everyone, especially to our dear learners. This is Teacher Mary and welcome to Telearal Tutorial TV. Come and join me as we journey and explore the world of English. Get yourself ready as we go along into learning something new the easy way. As we begin, I want you to say English is fun. Can you say it with me? English is fun. Fantastic! Today's topic is aligned with the most essential learning competencies for Grade 2, Quarter 3, Week 7 set by the Department of Education. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to distinguish the major points and key themes of the text and of the given picture, and determine the major points and key themes of the text by analyzing details. Are you kids ready for our exciting lesson for today? So am I. To begin with, let's identify what is the pictures all about. Choose the letter of the correct answer. You can comment on your answer in our comment section below. Now, let's get started. Look at the picture. What kind of food is that? Yes, you're right. Noodles. What is Jenny doing with her noodles? A. Jenny is eating noodles. B. Jenny is mixing noodles. Or letter C. Jenny is cooking noodles. Wow, very good. The answer is letter A. Do you like to play ball games? We have different kinds of ball games like basketball, soccer, and volleyball games. In basketball, players usually use the color red ball. When it comes to playing soccer, players use the white color and black balls. And for volleyball, they use the colors blue and yellow balls. Now, let's take a look at the photo. What is the color of the ball? Yes, you're right. It is color white and black. Therefore, what is the boy playing at? A. Liam is playing basketball. B. Liam is playing soccer. Or letter C. Liam is playing volleyball. Great job! Letter B is the correct answer. Let's take a look at the photo. What are the things Lisa's holding on to? Yes, very good. Lisa is holding a book, a pen, and paper. Based on Lisa's movement or action, what do you think is she's doing? A. Lisa studies her lesson. B. Lisa arranges her school supplies. Or letter C. Lisa is ready to go to school. Fantastic! The correct answer is letter A. Wow! Are you happy right now, just like them? Yes! It's so nice to hear that. Well, let's find out what makes them happy too. Look at the things in front of them. What do you see? That's right, a shovel, a pot, and a tree. Where did they use the shovel? That's right, they use the shovel to dig some soil. And what do they do to a pot with tree? A. They watered the plants. B. They planted trees together. Or letter C. They decided to cut the trees. Nice! Letter B is the correct answer. They planted trees together, and that is the reason why they were so happy, because they knew that trees is important to everyone. Can you plant a tree also? Yes! Fantastic! Great job, children! You did a wonderful performance in our first activity. Now, let's study each event in the picture and let's identify the correct traits for each feature. Oh, what flag is that? Is that the Philippine flag? Yes, of course. That is our flag. Now, what do we usually see when the Philippine flag is raised? Very good. We sing Lupang Hinirang. Every every time the Philippine flag is raised, we place our right hand on our left chest and sing the Lupang Hinirang just like the two kids. Therefore, what character traits do the two children show in the picture? Is it patriotic, kind, or honesty? Very good! The children are patriotic. In the picture, we see a boy and a grandmother. Are you also with your grandmother or grandfather? What do we usually do if we are visiting our grandparents as soon as we saw them? Alright, we immediately handed over to the elders just like what the boy did to her grandmother. So, what character traits does the boy show to his grandmother? Is it lovable, polite, or lazy? Great job! The character traits that the boy shows to his grandmother is being polite. Do you miss your friends and classmates? What are the things that you usually do before the pandemic? Wow, that's a lot! You ate, played, studied, and laughed together. That's incredible! Did you also sing together just what on the picture shown? Then, what is the character traits shown in the picture? Is it obedient, friendly, or loyal? Nice! The character trait shown in the picture is being friendly. Have you already experienced crossing a street? Where is the right place to cross the street? Very good! We need to use the pedestrian lane every time we need to cross the street. What traffic light's color tells us that we can now cross the street? Yes, that's right! Always remember that when the traffic light shows green color, it means go. It tells us that we can cross the street safely. But when the traffic light shows the red color, it means that we need to stop. In the picture, the girl held the hand of the old man while crossing the street using the pedestrian lane. What character traits does the girl show in the picture? Is it being honest, kind, or being helpful? That is correct. Being helpful is the character trait that the girl showed in the picture. Wow, I am truly impressed about your active participation. How many correct answers did you get in our first activity? Feel free to comment down. Based on the picture, what Disney movie do you usually remember that is related to snow or ice? Very good. We have the movie Frozen. Every story has different elements, just like the movie Frozen. It has characters that talk about the people involved in the story. Elsa and Olaf are some of the characters in Frozen. We also have settings, which means the place where the story happens. The movie happened particularly in the castle. Lastly, we have an event that tells us the happenings in the story. And one of the events in Frozen is that Elsa runs on the ice stairs. These significant details play important roles in understanding the story. Aside from those elements, stories also give major points and key themes. As a reader, it is very important that you are able to distinguish the major points and key themes of the text or of the story. Now, what do we mean by major points and key themes? What are the differences between the two, and how are we going to find them? Let's study and learn about major points and key themes. Major points is the main topic of the text or story. It helps us understand what the text is all about. Here are some ways to identify the major points of the text or story. First, identify simplify the counting. Second, observe the first and last sentences, as major points is commonly seen in the first and last sentences. Lastly, check the repetition of ideas. When we say repetition, that is an act of repeating an idea or word that has already been said or written. In this way, it will give us some hint about the major points of the text or of the story. Now, let's have an example. Maureen went to the carnival on Sunday. She rode the roller coaster and Ferris wheel. She drank lemonade and ate fries. She saw many exciting shows. What is the major point of the paragraph? A. The carnival was on Sunday. B. Maureen did many things at the carnival. If your answer is letter B, Maureen did many things at the carnival, then you are correct. Very good. Looking back at the text that we read a while ago, we can definitely see some ideas like she rode, she drank and ate, and she saw many exciting shows. All of these ideas talk about Maureen's experiences and activities at the carnival. Therefore, we conclude that the major points of this text is Maureen did many things at the carnival.
Aww.
Let's have another example. There are many kinds of sea creatures. There are whales, there are octopi, there are fishes, there are crabs and shrimps too. What is the major point of the paragraph? A. There are different kinds of sea creatures. B. Sea creatures have different sizes and shapes. Very good. Letter A is the correct answer. There are different kinds of sea creatures. Again, we've seen some keywords like whales, octopi, which is the plural form of octopus, fishes, crabs, and shrimps. All of these are examples of sea creatures. Therefore, the major point of the paragraph is there are different kinds of sea creatures. Now, let's proceed with key themes. Key themes is the lesson or message of the story. It tells the character's feelings or traits.
Aww.
In most stories or texts, the theme is not stated directly, but instead, it is told us throughout the character's attitude, behavior, or experiences. Therefore, we need to read closely and carefully the text. Let's have an example. Felix is a very loving and caring person. He is always ready to help. He always does whatever he can in order to give a hand to other people. What is the key theme of the text? A. Helpfulness. B. Be humble. If your answer is letter A, helpfulness, then you are correct. Very good. In this text, we can see how caring and willing Felix to help other people all the time. From these ideas, we can conclude that the key theme of the text is helpfulness. Let's have another example. Sandy loved to drink soda. She hates to drink water. One day, her stomach ached and she was run to a nearby hospital. After that, she learned to drink a lot of water. What is the key theme of the text? A. Eat healthy food. Or letter B. Drink a lot of water. Very good. Letter B is the correct answer. Drink a lot of water. In this text, we observe that Sandy hates to drink water, which caused her to have a stomach ache and run to the hospital. Then after the incident, she learned how important water water is in our body. Always remember to drink a lot of water every day. Therefore, the key theme in the text is to drink a lot of water. Here are another examples of key themes that we can find in the story or text. All things are possible with God. Respect your parents. It's better to give than to receive. Friendship and love your enemies. Always remember, the major points tells us what the story is all about, such as returning to the owner any lost item you found. On the other hand, the key themes tells us the lesson or moral that the author put in the text or story, such as honesty. It is essential to know the major points and key themes of the text to understand the message of the author. Now that you have learned the meaning and difference of major points and key themes, let's try to answer the following activities. You can comment on your answer in our comment section. Are you ready? Yes! Let's get started. Direction. Tell the major point or key theme expressed by each picture and sentence. Number 1. Wendy easily gets along with anyone. She is close to all the people around her. A. Wendy is happy. B. Wendy is obedient. C. Wendy is friendly. Or letter D. Wendy is kind. The answer is letter C. Wendy is friendly. Number 2. Devin always asks guidance from God. A. Respect. B. Faith in God. C. Kindness. Or letter D. Politeness. If your answer is letter B, faith in God, then you are correct. Number 3. Simon always assists other people who need help. A. Patient. B. Politeness. C. Respect. Or letter D. Helpfulness. The correct answer is letter D. Helpfulness. If this is your answer, then you are fantastically good.
Aww.
Number 4. Our school always conduct tree planting activities to prevent flood. A. Love for nature. B. Creativity. Letter C. Patriotism. Or letter D. Kindness. If your answer is letter A, love for nature, then you are correct. Number 5. Tiffany does not forget to feed street dogs every day. A. Tiffany eats a lot. Letter B. Tiffany loves dog. Letter C. Tiffany likes to run. Or letter D. Tiffany buys food. The correct answer is letter B. Tiffany loves dog. Wow! Awesome! You did a fantastic job. Now, let's proceed with our next activities. Direction. Give the appropriate major points and key themes of the following paragraph. Choose your answer from the choices given. Maddie was having a very busy day. She needed to clean the house, washes the dishes, and water the plants because her mother went to the supermarket. What is the major point of the paragraph? A. Maddie was having a very busy day. Or letter B. Maddie slept after cleaning the house. If your answer is letter A, Maddie was having a very busy day, then you are correct. From the same text, what is the key theme of the paragraph? A. Kindness, or letter B. Helpfulness? The correct answer is letter B. Helpfulness. If this is your answer, then you are fantastically good. Great job, everyone! Did you all get the correct answer? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you had fun learning English today. Remember, learning is fun, English is fun when it is made easy. This is Teacher Mary, your teacher agent for today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and stay tuned for more learning content only here on Tele Araw Tutorial TV. See you